So in last class we are studying about evaluation of a Boolean expression. So we will continue that. So we will take that one equation, Boolean equation, that is x bar y bar plus x bar y. So this is a Boolean expression or the Boolean equation we are taking. So with the help of truth table we are evaluating this expression. So before evaluating this, so we have two variables. One is x, another one is y. So if we have two variables, we need to provide four rows, right? So we have four combination with the help of zeros and ones. So we can provide both the values as 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. So these are the four possible ways to represent these zeros and ones when we have two variables. So after this we have x bar and y bar. So now we have to find out the x bar and y bar. So we know that how to evaluate the expression. So expression will be evaluated based on the precedency rule. So based on the precedency rule, we are evaluating the expression, right? So this expression will be evaluated by precedency rule. So first is we have to evaluate for the parenthesis. Is there any parenthesis in this expression? No. So go for next. So next precedency or priority is for not operator and then and operator and then or operator, right? So first we have to check for the parenthesis. Is there any parenthesis in this expression? No. So next we have to check for the not operator. Not operator means this x bar and y bar. So we have to write x bar and then y bar. So for x bar, what we have to do? X bar means we have to complement the values of x, right? So we have 0 here. The complement of 0 is 1. Complement of 0 is 1. The complement of 1 is 0. Just we are replacing 1 by 0 and 0 by 1. So next we have y bar. So we have to complement the variable y. So 0 becomes 1, 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1 and then 1 becomes 0. Okay, so this is how we are complementing the variables x bar and then y bar. So now we will get that x bar, y bar, right? So after that we have to go for AND operation. So for AND operation we have x bar and y bar. So by default, if we are not providing dot operator also, by default we will understand that is AND operator, right? So we have to take only the x bar and then y bar values, not the x value and then y value. So x bar and y bar. So 1 and 1 we will get the result 1 as we discussed in the previous class. If both the inputs or the variables have the true or 1, the output will be 1. So if it is any of the 0 or 1, we have to write the output as a 0. Means, so if both the variables have true, the output will be true. Otherwise it is false. So 1 into 0 is 0. So as we know that AND operator is a logical mathematics. Means 1 into 1 we will get 1. 1 into 0, 0. 0 into 0 into 1, 0. 0 into 0, 0. So this is how we are performing the AND operation. So after that we have one more AND operation to be performed. So that is x bar and then y, right? X bar and y. So now we have to consider this x bar and the y variable. Now perform the AND operation for these two variables. 1 into 0, 0. 1 into 1, 1. 0 into 0, 0. 0 into 1, 0. So this is how we are performing. Now AND operation is completed. Now we go for OR operator, right? So we have OR operator is only 1. So write x bar, y bar and OR x bar y. So this plus represents OR operator. Now perform OR operator for these two variables. Okay. 1 plus 0, 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 0, 0. So this is the resultant of the Boolean expression. We are getting this 1, 1, 0, 0. So this is how we are constructing the truth table for this Boolean expression. So in this, first we have to check whether we have parenthesis. So if there any parenthesis in the expression, first we have to evaluate this first and then go for not operator. So is there any not operator in the expression? So we have to evaluate. Next, and operator, and then finally we have to go for or operator. So this is how we are evaluating the expression, or we are constructing the truth table for the given Boolean expression. So in this expression, if the result is always 1. So for example, if we are constructing the truth table, the result of each and every values we will get as a 1. Okay, suppose if we get like this, if the logical expression or Boolean expression is always, the result will be 1, that we call it as tautology. What is meant by tautology means, if the result of any logical statement or logical expression is always be 1, then we call it as tautology. So the result, yavaga expression ನಾವು evaluate ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ result ಯಾವಾಗ 1, ಎಲ್ಲ values ಗೂ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಏನಂತೀವಿ tautology ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. So if the result we will get, the logical expression result will be all zeros, means if the result of a logical expression always be 0, then we call it as falsy. Okay, so falsy means if the result of a logical expression is always be false or 0, then we call it as falsy. So very important for 1 mark questions or 2 mark question, what is tautology and falsy. So tautology means if the logical expression, if the result of a logical expression or the logical statement is always 1 or true, we call it as tautology. So if the logical expression result will always be 0 or false, then we call it as falsy. So this is about constructing or evaluating the Boolean expression. So now we will go for another Boolean expression to construct the truth table. So in this expression or Boolean equation, we have 3 variables, right? So before example, we are taking only 2 variables, that is x, another one is y. So in this equation, we are taking 3 variables. So how to write the input for 3 variables means, so first we need to write x, y and z, right? So for this we have to provide the input. So how we will give means, so as I told, so to construct 2 power n rows we need. So how many variables we have? 3. So which means 2 power 3 equals 8. So now we have to write 8 inputs for these variables. I will tell simply how to write 8 variables means. So first you write 4 zeros. I think you people know in first PUC how to write this, right? So hexadecimal values ಬರೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. So likewise we are using this, right? 4 zeros and then 4 ones, okay? Then 2 zeros, 2 ones, alternative zeros and ones. Okay, so this is the input for a 3 variables. If we are providing 3 inputs, so for that we have to provide these values. Okay, so for 2 inputs, you know 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, 1 1. So for 3 inputs we have to provide 8 possible rows. Okay. So after this we have to write x bar, y bar and z bar, right? So we need x bar, z bar, y bar. So completely we need 3 x bar, y bar and then z bar. So write x bar, y bar and then z bar. So how to write z bar, x bar means complement, right? We know that the NOT operator is represented by bar. So if we have x, we have to write x bar. X bar means x value is 0, x bar becomes 1, right? So x value is 1, x bar becomes 0. So that we have to write here. So what is x value here? 0. So 0 becomes 1, right? 1 becomes 0. Okay. So y bar. So likewise we have to convert this x bar to y bar, sorry, x to x bar, y to y bar, z to z bar. So now I converted all variables to bars. So now I have to perform the AND operator, right? So for this I have to take first expression, that is x bar, y, z bar. Okay, so listen. So now I have to take x bar means I have to take this, y and then z bar. So I have to check for these 3 variables. Okay, so now x bar, y, z bar. Okay, so what is x bar? 1. If you confuse, just take, I will write only one example. So x bar is 1, then y is 0 and then z bar is 1. So I told that what is AND operator? So AND operator gives the result only when all the inputs are 1. So if the all 3 variables values will be 1, then only the output will be 1. So any of these variable has the value 0, the output will be 0. So now check 1, 0, 1. So output will be automatically 0. Okay, why? That is 0 means, so we have the y value 0, which means any one of the input is 0, the output will be 0 only. Okay, so only when it gives result as a true or 1 means all 3 becomes 1, then only the output will be 1. Okay, so next go for this 1, 0, 0. So output will be 0. Next 1, 1, 1, right? So now this becomes 1. So be careful when you are taking the bar and then not bar. Okay, so you are using x bar, y and then z bar. So you have to concentrate on these 3 variables. Don't go for this and this. Okay, so be careful when you are writing this. Okay, now next x bar is 1, y is 1, z is 0. So this becomes 0. Next 0, 0, 1. So this becomes 0. 0. So if any one is 0, directly you have to write 0. 1, 0, you have to write 0. 1, 0, 0, so you will get 0. Okay, so now this will be completed. Now go for another equation, that is, another value y, z bar, right? X, y bar. So now you have to take this x value and then x bar value. Okay, now you have to take these 2 values. Now compare 0, 1. So you will get output 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and then 0. You will get 0, 1, 1, 1. Then 1, 1, you will get again 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. So you are completing the another expression. So now combining these 2, we have to perform. So what is that? X bar y z bar plus x y bar, right? So plus means OR operator. We have to perform OR operator. OR operator means any one of the input is true or 1. So the result will be true. So ಇವಾಗ ಇವೆರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು 1 ಇದ್ರೂನು the output will be true 1. Okay. So ಇವೆರಡು 0 ಇದ್ರೆ the output will be 0. So 0 0 the output is 0. 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0. So this is the resultant of this truth table. Okay. So for that expression, this is a truth table we are constructed. So next we will go for another topic. I hope you people will understand this, how to write a truth table, right? So you will practice 5 or 6 tables, you will get understand. Okay. So next we will go for basic logic gates. Okay, next topic is basic logic gates. So what is this gates? First we will know. Okay, so gates are logic gate, basic logic gate, all the same. So what is this gate means? So it is a simple electronic circuit So it is an electronic circuit which performs or which operates by using the one or more input. So it will operates by using one or more inputs and produce a single output. Okay, so gate is a simple electronic circuit in which it operates on a one or more inputs by producing a single output or by producing an output signals. So gate means, as we know that this circuit utilizes the voltage. If we use circuit means it has a voltage, right? So in this voltage what we have to use, one is low voltage, another one is high voltage, right? So we are taking low voltage and then high voltage. So in this low voltage is represented by 0 and high voltage is represented by 1. So as we know that in computer we are using zeros and ones, right? So that is why we are implementing this Boolean algebra in the computer systems also. Okay. So what is this gate means? So gate is an electronic circuit that operates or which operates on a one or more input signals to produce an output signal. Okay. So it will accept one or more than one input and produce one single output. That we call it as gate. Okay, so in this we have 3 types of basic gates. Okay, so what we studied logical operators. That logical operators we call it as basic logic gates or logic gates. Okay, so that is, one is NOT gate, another one is OR gate, and gate. Okay, so we are using 3 gates. One is NOT gate, OR gate, AND gate. Okay, so we will study one by one. So what is this NOT gate? Okay, so as we know that what is NOT operator? So NOT operator is a complement of it, right? So opposite to the input, right? So this NOT gate is an electronic circuit, right? We know that all gates are electronic circuit. So NOT gate is also an electronic circuit which takes or which accepts the single input, means it will take or it will accept the single input and produce the single output. So this output will be the complement of input. Complement of input. So NOT gate is a electronic circuit which accepts the single input and produce a single output. So that output will be a complement of input. For example, if you are providing the input as low or 0, okay, so the output will be high or 1. So if you are providing the input high, means 1, so the output will be low, means 0. So whatever you provided the input, that will be the opposite or complement to that input. So if you are providing 0, the output will be 1. So if you are providing 1 as input, the output will be 0. Okay. So how this NOT gate will be represented means, so we have the symbol to represent NOT gate. So we have the symbol to represent NOT operator is this. Don't confuse with operator and gate. Okay. So this is an operator bar. Okay. So for NOT gate, how to represent this means, so we have to represent so this is a symbol to represent NOT gate. Okay. So if you are providing the input x, so in x value quoted, so the output will be x bar. So if you are providing 0 here, the output will be 1. So if you are providing 1 here, the output will be 0. Okay. So this is the symbol to represent the NOT gate. Okay. The standard symbol for NOT gate is this. So how to write a truth table for this? So you know, right? So how to represent the truth table? So this is x, this is x bar. So if we are providing low, the output will be high. So if you are providing input high, the output is low. So you can represent like this, or you can write by zeros and ones. So x bar, 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, both are same. So this is about NOT gate. Okay. So clearly I will tell once again. So NOT gate is a electronic circuit which accepts the single input and produces the single output. So that output will be the complement of input. Okay. So this is a symbol for NOT gate. So if we are providing x as an input, we will get x bar as an output. And then this is the truth table for NOT gate. So next we will go for AND operator. Sorry, OR operator. So this OR operator accepts, or this gate, OR gate utilizes the 2 or more input. Okay, it utilizes or it has a 2 or more input signals to produce a single output, which means it accepts more than 2 inputs or equal to 2 inputs but produces only a single output. Okay, so this is called OR gate. So this OR gate also called as logical addition. Okay, so this OR gate also called as logical addition. It performs logical addition. Okay, so how to represent, what is the symbol for this OR gate means, so it is depending on the inputs. So in NOT gate we have only input and only one symbol we are using. But in OR gate, we can use 2 inputs or more than 2 inputs, right? So we have the symbol based on these inputs. So if we are using 2 inputs, so if we are using two inputs, that is X and then Y, so output will be 1. So it may be any of this input. Okay, so the output will be any one of the input. So that this is how we are representing the OR operator. So if we have 3 inputs, how to represent means we have to provide 3 inputs. It will produce only a single output, X, Y, Z. So output will be any one of these 3. Okay. So if it has a 4 inputs, so like this we are representing the OR gate. So based on the inputs, we are representing the gates. So in general, we are using 2 inputs. So this is a symbol to represent the OR gate. So how to write a truth table for this OR gate means we know that how to represent the truth table, right? OR operator. So if we are using X, Y, so OR operator means X plus Y, right? So 0, 0 will get as a result 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So this is how we are representing the OR gate truth table. Okay. So OR gate is a electronics, it is also electronic circuit only. Okay, it has 2 or more inputs. Okay, so this is an input. It produces a single output. Okay, so this OR gate performs the logical addition. The symbol for this OR gate is this, and then this is the truth table for that OR gate. Okay, so next we will go for AND. Okay, so AND gate also utilizes 2 or more inputs and produces a single output only. Okay, it performs the logical multiplication. It performs logical multiplication. So what is the symbol for this NOT gate means? So this is a symbol we are using for NOT gate. Okay, sorry, AND gate. So AND gate, it will accept or it has a 2 or more inputs to produce a single output, and it performs a logical multiplication. So this is a symbol for NOT gate. Suppose if we are providing 3 inputs, right? So if we are using 3 inputs, we can write like this, and produces only a single output. Okay. We know that how to represent the truth table for the AND, right? X, Y, X, Y, right? So 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. So I think this will be studied in previous class, how to represent. So I told logical multiplication means multiply 0 into 0, 0, 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 0, 0, 1 into 1, 1. Okay. Likewise, we have to represent this gates. Okay. So this is about logic gates or gates, basic gates. So we have 3 gates. One is NOT gate, OR gate, and AND gate. Okay. So this is about gates. So after this, we have the basic postulates. So next we have basic postulates. So postulates means laws or rules, we can, okay. The fundamental rules of the Boolean algebra, okay. So that we call it as postulate. So postulate means fundamental laws of Boolean algebra is called as postulate of a Boolean algebra. So postulate means laws, basic laws, that we call it as postulates. So in this we have 4 postulates, okay. So let me study one by one. So first postulate is, if x is not equal to 0, okay. So which means if the input is not equal to 0 or low or false. So if it is not equal to 0 means, then what will be the x? X is 0 agilde. So in this we are using only 0 and 1. So x 0 alla andre 1 agirbeku tane. So that is the first postulate. If x not equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. So this is the first postulate. So in this, if x is not equal to 1, so if it is not equal to 1 means, so it has to be x is equal to 0, right? So this is the first postulate or first rule we are using in the basic case. So if x is not equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. So if x not equal to 1, then x is equal to 0. Okay. So x 0 agilledre not equal to 0 means it is not 0, right? So if it is not 0, we have only 2. One is 0, another one is x. So if it is not 0 means obviously it has to be 1, right? So that is this. The first postulate is, if x not equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. If x is not equal to 1, so it means it is not 1 means it has to be 0, right? So then x is equal to 0. So this is the first postulate. So next second postulate is, so next second one is R relation. Okay, R relation. So in this second postulate, what it has to be says that, so 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Okay, so plus represents R, right? So 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 1. So this is the second postulate. So as I told, it accepts 2 or more inputs, right? So here I am providing 2 inputs. One is 0, another one is also 0. So the output will be also 0. So that is this postulate. Okay, 0 plus 0 is 0. If suppose, so if I take second one, 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1 is, the output is also 1, right? So if we provide the input, the output will be the any one of this input. Okay, so now input kodtivo, ee input alli yavadadru ondu namaga output agi display agutte. Okay, so if you are providing 1 0, so the output will be 1, means x. So 1 1, the output will be 1. Okay, so this is how the second postulate will work. So that is R relation. So third postulate is AND relation. Third one is AND relation, means logical multiplication. Right? So if we are multiplying 0 into 0, what is 0? So 0 into anything is 0, right? So next 0 into 1. So that is also 0. 1 into 0 is 0. 1 into 1 is 1. Okay. So if we are taking as a NAND gate, so if you are providing 0, 0 as an input, the output will be 0. 0, 1, 0. 1, 0, the output will be 0. If we are providing both 1, then only the output will be 1. So this is how we are representing that AND relation. So next, last, fourth postulate is complementation. Complement. Okay. So the fourth rule is complement rule. So 0 bar is equal to 1. Okay. So 0 bar means if we are providing x, okay, so this x bar is equal to x bar, right? So if I am providing 0, so if I provide 0 bar is equal to 1. Okay, so we have only 0 and 1, right? So if I provide 0 bar, complement of 0, right? So bar will represent the complement of it, right? So 0 bar means complement of 0 is 1. 1 bar means complement of 1 is 0, right? So that is the complement rule. So 0 bar is equal to 1 and then 1 bar is equal to 0. See, 0 bar means complement of 0. So what is complement of 0? 0 becomes 1, right? The complement of 0 is 1. What is complement of 1? That is 0. So this is the fourth rule. So these are the basic postulates in Boolean algebra. So first postulate is if x not equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. So if x not equal to 1, then x is equal to 0. So this is the first postulate. And second postulate is OR relation. So that is we are using this. And third one is AND relation. So this is AND relation. And fourth one is complement rule. So means x bar is equal to 1, y bar is equal to 0. So this is about basic postulates. So after this, see, complement will be represented using NOT gate, right? So this is how we are representing NOT gate. So if I provide 0 bar as a input, right? So it will complement. So this circle represents the complement of it. Suppose if I write like this, so if I provide x, the output will be x. So complement means we are providing this circle in between this. So this makes the x becomes x bar. Okay. So now if I provide x bar, 0 bar, the output will be 1. If I provide 1 bar, the output will be 0. Okay. So this is how we are representing the complement rule. So next we have principle of duality. Okay. Next one is principle of duality. So what this principle of duality states means, so this states that taking a Boolean relation, okay, this states that with the help of or by using Boolean relation, we can derive another Boolean relation. Okay. So, principle of duality states that using the Boolean relation, we can derive another Boolean relation by how? Means by changing
Ma'am, not coming video.
sir Banu sir video stuck ಆಗಿದೆ
Video is not coming. Sir.
So next is principle of duality. So principle of duality means it states that using Boolean relation we can derive another Boolean relation. So by how we will change or we will derive means by changing the R sign, means plus sign, right? R sign to and sign, means dot. So wherever the plus operator is there or plus sign is there, we have to change that to dot. And next is changing and sign to R sign, that is plus. Okay, and by replacing 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. Okay, so what is this principle of duality? I state that principle of duality means it states that by using Boolean relation we can derive the another Boolean relation by changing R sign to unsign and changing unsign to R sign and 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. Okay, so the basic Boolean relation will be derived, right? So after deriving we will get one Boolean relation that we call it as dual of virginal expression, right? So that we call it as dual of virginal expression. Suppose, let me take one example. I have 0.0 is equal to 0. Okay, suppose consider this as a one Boolean relation. Okay, so now I need to derive this Boolean relation to a dual of virginal expression. So what is this dual of virginal expression means? Which is derived relation or derived Boolean relation, we call it as dual of virginal expression. So ಈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡ್ಯುಯಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಜಿನಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಟು ಡಿರೈವ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಐ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ 0 ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಟು 1 and will be replaced by R, and then 0 has to be changed to and R replaced to 1 and then equals 0. So 0 has to be changed to 1. Suppose if we have 0 and 1 is equal to 0. So what we have to do means 0 is replaced by 1 and operator is replaced by R operator. 1 is replaced by 0 and 0 is replaced by 1. So if we are taking an AND operation or AND truth table, we will get the R truth table. So this is how we are changing the Boolean relationship into a dual relationship. Okay, so suppose if you are taking x bar y equals x. Okay, so what we have to change? So if it is x into x plus y. So x, we have to write x as it is. We have AND operator here, so that has to be changed to R operator, and then y equals x. We have R operator, change it to AND operator, and then y. So like this we have to dual the virginal relation or virginal expression. So this is about principle of duality. So next class we will study how to derive with the example 3. Okay, thank you.